option from butter half here. So we got butter half position, and I don't want to like leave my frame on him too long. He'll just raw drag me, right? Yeah, push it this way. Yeah, there you go, exactly. So like, I like to make it like a push and retract. I don't leave it connected. If I leave it there, I'm gonna get caught, right? I like to think like it's almost like a touching a hot frying pan. 1 second, we'll be fine. But if you leave on, you'll get burned. All right? So just think about it like that. You're here, like try to raw drag me. Ready, go. Does that make sense? It's difficult. Now from there, when I'm ready, I'll scoop the leg, I'll frame, I'll put my knee in front. I even push my knee sometimes. Connect my hands, scoop the leg up, and now we're gonna go to the Mikey hold. Okay, this makes it a little bit different than our previous leg lock attempts from this position. And then from here, we gotta kind of like establish control. I want to ideally make his heel exposed. If he rotates his toes away from me, this will make it a lot harder to do the submission. So how do you prevent that, or how do you like recover from that? You can grab his calf and his kneecap and like rotate it back. Does that make sense? Try to rotate your toes now. Okay, then from there I want to get super tight. I want to pinch my head against it. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to look to grab his heel. I'm going to grab his heel, and then I'm going to look to swivel this arm through. And like I want to place it on my neck and my head. Swivel this arm through and grab my bicep, okay? From here, the submission is hard if his knee's bent. So I want to kind of extend him away. Now it'll make my job a lot easier to get the submission. I can also go to DOA as well and almost like extend both legs away. Almost like a knee bar almost, right? And then from there, at that point, I'm resting on his foot, and I'm gonna rotate it, the heel towards the mat. More likely what will happen here is he'll roll to relieve the pressure. I'll follow, and then we're back to our knee bar scenario. Okay? Or honey hole, obviously, right? And then for my white belts that can't do that in your specific rule set or IBJJF or whatever the case may be, we can just use it to go to Ashi. So we go here, right? We get the scoop, we get the Mikey hold, we get the foot on the hip. Okay, from there, we'll push the knee and extend them away. We'll switch our grip to an overhook. We can, go for our pass or just fall back for our regular Ashi ankle lock. Okay? Any questions? Happens if he stands up. That could be a thing, right? So we have to be ready for that, and I'll show you what I like to do. I'll give you like 3 options. So we do the same scoop. We get the Mikey hold. He decides to stand up. I like to go to X guard from here, okay? Once you go to X guard from here, now I'll show you some of the options that I would prefer you guys try, okay? The squaring up, if you can ever grab his other leg, by moving and just squaring up, it's all grab here, and I'll reach for that far leg. I'll square up, and you can keep this grip here. You switch it to overhook, it's up to you. We have that simple X guard sweep. I extend in and pull in. At this point, we can look to wrestle up, get our pass, get our sweep. We can fall back for leg lock attacks, like going to the reaper real quick, okay? That's the first option. Really good for like our white belts or our IBJJF competitors. Now, another option we can do is our wrestle-up option is if we can grab his knee and force him to a tripod position. Now I can extend him away in a post and then slide my legs back. I still have his foot. Like, it's going to be hard for him to pull his foot out of this. Okay, so I'm holding it the whole time. I'm standing up with it, and then from there I can use this to finish the sweep, right? Get the foot out, and get to go, okay? All right, another option, the K-guard option. This is like, more at a high level option. This is kind of stuff that Mikey Mushimeshi would do for sure, From here, he's going to look to extend, and you're going to leave the right leg in, the leg that's behind his butt. That's the K-guard hook. You're going to swing this front leg around and chop. So right here, I can post on the hip if I need to, but I'm going to swing it around and chop kneecap. I pull my other leg out. I don't want to leave it here. You can get like counter submitted there. Kate actually submitted someone like that in ADCC, right? But I'm going to go behind, okay? Again, it's a little different, but I feel safer from the counter attack. I can look to move the foot over to the far hip. I have the heel hook here. More likely he will roll. I can follow. I can go to my 50-50 position, my 80-20 position, or if you're quick enough with your leg weave, you can, or leg pummel, you can bring both your legs under this leg for your honey hole position. And now we're like inside honey hole position, or we can also go back to outside honey hole position. Okay? So one more time, I'll show you guys that motion, that sequence pretty fast. Can you do from butter half? Yeah, and then as I swing into the Mikey Lock, you can stand up. So here, when he stands up, right, and then I swing it around, right? Okay?